and they want the color to be matched with their hair color. Can we do that?
Yes.
Sure, he asked me, sure. See?
Listening.
See? He listening. And I didn't even teach that yet. It's common sense, okay? So, okay. So what I'm doing right now,
Touch up whatever the
Touch up
roots
the
are going to.
roots. uh-huh. Or I am doing a lifting hair color or deposit. Deposit, yes. I do deposit right now. So what hair color did he want? Guys? Medium golden brown. Okay. So anybody want to go up here and continue right now? Okay, your glove, please. You have your glove on? Okay, here we go. Yes? Okay, hold the hair down. When you work on this hand, hold the hair up here. When you work back the hair down the bottom, hold the bottom.
When we dye the braid hair, how long we stay? Because some ladies stay.
Okay, let me tell you, there's a lot of time that when you're doing virgin tint going darker, like you deposit, some customer that have gray hair, very resistant gray hair. And how long do you leave it on? Most of the customers say, oh, I'll leave it on 20 minutes, I leave it on 25 minutes, I leave it on 15 minutes because my hair is very fine. Please quiet, please, while I'm talking. Okay, we cannot leave it, we have to leave on the exact time that it's supposed to be. Okay, it's supposed to be what? Total of 45 minutes or 55 minutes for resistance hair. It means after you're done with all the hair color, the root's supposed to be on for 30 minutes, no less than 30 minutes. And if he have a very resistant hair, the gray hair very resistant, then that means you probably leave it on another 5 or 10 minutes on the root. Then you pull it all out to the end. And how long is that going to be? That's going to be blending in for only 10 to 15 minutes only. So it's total, what, 45 to 55 minutes.
Total 55 minutes.
Total of 45 to 55 minutes.
Depends on the
Depends
resistance.
on how resistant the gray hair is.
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of people that don't have fine hair. They have very, very coarse hair. Gray, coarse hair. So what do? We're going to put a little bit more. Maybe I'm going to put like 1 ounce of color and then I put 1 ounce of peroxide. Maybe I'm going to put another, a 1/3 ounce of peroxide into that color again. So it means I put more peroxide. So that's way the hair can absorb and taking more color. If he have a very, very coarse gray hair, then it will take. And especially right now, I just want to do it, you know, I just want to talk about something simple, so that's why you don't get so confused. Sometimes on the gray hair, it doesn't take, or the color doesn't coming out as well because you don't put the right color on. You can put a medium brown on him, but you can put a like I say, ash brown. Then it's gonna turn out white. His hair didn't turn out right because he have gray hair, no pigment in the cortex, no pigment into his hair. So it means you have to put either gold, natural gold, or even a little red. It will take. But if you put ash brown, it's gonna turn his hair white into a lightly greenish color. and the color didn't coming out. It's like a cool color. So when people don't have, you know, enough pigment in his hair, it means we have to put what?
Warm colors.
Color into his hair. So that's why it's can coming out natural and pretty. Okay, do as fast as you can. So go to the next section. Go ahead. Okay, any question? Did I answer your question? Okay.
Cô như tóc người ta ngắn quá cô, không có dài như ông này mà ở trong nó bạc mình sẽ nhiều hết hay là mình cũng vẫn được. Đầu nam nó rất là ngắn mà ở trên tóc nó thì bạc.
Pause या इसके साइड से भी जो साइड पे लगा हुआ है लगा हुआ है वैसा गिर रहा है कलर लग रहा है कलर लग रहा है यहाँ पे
Sau đó thì em lên 45 phút. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you drive from Houston to San Antonio, how long is that going to take?
3 hours.
It takes 3 hours, right?
yes
How old are you? If you are 40, it takes you what? 3 hours to drive from Houston to San Antonio, the distance. Okay, if I'm 25 years old, I'm younger. How long do I take to drive from Houston to San Antonio?
2.5
Okay. This means I'm younger. I have less time of year that I live. Didn't mean I can go faster. It didn't mean that I can drive from here to San Antonio for an hour and a half. So what it means, when they have a lot of gray hair or when they have less gray hair, the process is the same. Okay? Process the same. Now you get it?
yeah
So, process is the same as the more gray or less gray.
Okay, when you deposit, you need to have enough time to deposit. I don't care you have 10 gray hair or you have 30 gray hair. You want to put color in that gray hair. Fine hair, coarse hair is different. It means you can speed it up for 3 hours or you can slow down the speed of, 3.5 hours. So it depends on you, but you cannot go in 1 hour or 1.5 hours. It's not going to do anything.
So, processing same, but root timing little bit. No, the whole structure is different.
Okay. Stop talking. Okay, the root time is important when you're doing deposit. It's always be the same. Okay, at the end, it means your hair already processed for a few times, or 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It can be damaged. It can be good. It didn't matter what, but it's the process of the root is the same. Maybe the end, if the hair is looking very dry, very brittle, fine, and everything, then you can maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But you still have to use 10 minutes. So that's why it can blend into color into, one shade. You want inside one shade and then the end one another shade? No, you don't want that. So you need to blending. And the reason why we only have 5, 10, or 15 minutes, no more than 15 minutes. Why? Because the end is very, what? Dry, porous. It takes color better. That's when it takes color better. But down here, this is Houston to San Antonio. Okay? So remember, you cannot change that. I will give you a
chart
chart of how you put on the color, how long it's going to take for 20 volume. How long it's going to take for 30 volume, how long it's going to take for 40 volume. Okay, I will give you that. So that's where you have an idea what is going on. So today we only talking about deposit. It's 20 volume.
Okay.
Okay, and if our customer have hair long like mine, okay, I can put 20 volume at the root. Later, if I need more color, I can mix more color, but I can use 10 volume. 10 volume, 10 volume. Why? Because my hair is very
Long.
dry. I have long, dry hair. I have double process, triple process. I have all kind of process on my hair. My end is very dry, very brittle, I have really bad end. So because of that reason, I can use 10 volume. But for the root, if I use 10 volume, he can go home with gray hair again. Or it give you what color? He want medium golden brown, it will give you a light golden blonde maybe. Or maybe a little color, and then it'll take about 2 shampoos all out. Okay, are you done? Okay, now we tan. Now we tan. Remember when we put it on, try not to put it on the end of his hair. Okay. Okay, now you have to kind of go around and organize what you already did. Clean around the ear a little bit and where you think it's going to drip, and then move the hair.
Miss Kathy,
Don't press the hair down, because this peroxide need to
Go.
work. Okay, it need air, it need oxygen. So you just put it up like this. Don't try to press. Don't try to cover. No.
Okay, for that, I have a question, Miss McCarthy. I have seen people like in a parlor, what they've been doing, they have comb later on. When you put the hair color, what they did, they've comb it through. Is it right? Because you are separating right now the hair. And they, I see those people like they comb it through to
Most probably in the parlor.
the beauty
For
salons.
gray,
Yeah,
for gray hair.
yeah. When you put a deposit, what they do, they comb it through later on. When she's done right now, just to comb it through, so all the process is gonna go where it is supposed to
Okay,
be go.
we can do that. We can comb in. We can comb. It means we blending the color after the root already processed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because like I told you before, you don't want to speed up what he already out here.
Okay.
It's already have processed. It's already have the color that he want.
So it's gonna
We
be more
just want
darker.
to blending, and this will take faster. And when it takes faster, so what do? You have to wait until all the root is processed before you can comb it and blend it in. Yes, you can comb and blend it in, but after the process of the root, not before. Okay, right after you put color on and you comb it right away, it's not going to work that way. It'll make your hair out here darker.
Yeah, that's what I was
why you
thinking,
see a
yeah.
lot of people that with long hair, and after they process the root, the end is so dark.
Yeah.
Is that
I got it.
pretty? No, that's
Yeah,
not
no,
the
no, not
correct
pretty.
way to do
Yeah.
it. That is wrong. I want my money back.
Okay.
If I go in and have somebody do hair color on me like that, I will want my money back right away. Because of what? They didn't do it right. The root's supposed to. You come in to do the root, and then the color is blending in.
Oh.
So that's why it's give you one color. It's not that you put the color on you comb it out, hurry up, you blending it in. Why? Why are you doing that? That's why you're here in school. And out there, if anybody doing that, tell them to go back to school.
Okay.
Okay? Is that right? Does that make sense? Okay.
Khi nào mới come cô? When we need to come?
Okay, so you just got here. You just got here. Okay. We need to process the root. Okay, we need to process the root to how long?
45
minutes. And then comb to blend it in. Leave it on how long?
15 minutes.
5 to 10
5 to 10 minutes more.
Or if the hair is really good, 15 minutes. Okay. So how long will your process?
15 minutes already because they.
55.
So, okay, when we're doing color, to remember, if you have the timer, set the timer, so that's way you won't forget. If you forget, what happened? You don't have any hair to rinse it out.
What I heard.
He can go home with a hat. Okay? Then he say, wow.
One more thing, Miss Kathy, what I heard from the salon. Okay, they said that after 45 minutes, suppose we did on the process and everything, after 45-50 minutes, the thing is stopped, like the process stopped. So you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be a little more time on staying like that. I have seen that too, honestly. Yeah, I have seen. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. If it's 45 minutes done, okay, don't worry about that. Give it to 15-20 minutes more or 30 minutes more. It doesn't matter. Or you want to take it to a shower later on.
Okay, let's put it this way. You put a turkey in an oven, right? Okay, that's easy for everybody to understand. You're supposed to put it in there 45 minutes. Why they say 45 minutes? So that's where you can take it out. If you leave it in there, you turn the oven off, you leave it in there, it's still processing. Why don't you put yourself into the oven and find out? That's no way. We cannot do that, right? So hair color is the same way. If you want a good turkey, same way. It's real hard. The time, after 45 minutes, if you still have your turkey in the oven, it means the turkey is going to what? Dry, hard, right? You like that?
Yeah.
No. So do we want our customer hair to be like that? It's not going to hurt you. It's going to hurt them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
And you need to take care of their hair, so that's why they have hair to come back for you to taking care of. So,
No, because these are the issues, and I want to tell in front of the class. It happens so many times, so
I
they should
heard
know.
that. I
Yeah,
heard that.
they should know that what's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah. I heard that. A lot of people say that it will stop the process. Yes, it will stop slowly. It doesn't take as good, but it's the other way. It doesn't give you more color, but then it damages the hair, and then it dries the hair, and let's do some other bad thing that we don't want. Okay? So how long do we have now?
20 minutes out.
Okay.
25 minutes.
So the
11 o'clock
total,
we start,
if we want the gray hair to take the color good, again, how long?
45 minutes.
That's what I do. You see my hair? I have gray hair. A lot of people say that. Miss Kathy, you don't have very much gray hair. I do have gray hair. And I do my hair color all the time by myself. When you know how to do it, you can do it. You
Yourself,
can do it.
yeah.
And I can do it very neat and nice. Real neat and real nice too.
Okay, Miss Kathy, there's another question. How often, like in later age, like right now, I've been noticing I cannot take it after 3 weeks. So I have to put a color on. But before that, was it like 4 to 5 weeks or 6 weeks? I had like before 45.
Why you think after a week you need hair color? Because your roots
My
are
roots
growing
are
in.
showing, and even though I'm taking care of the whole set with the hair color or shampoo or color care, whatever, but still it's showing the roots.
Okay, because your hair grow fast,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay.
Okay, there's nothing that I can do.
No, I'm just asking like how often
Okay.
you're supposed to do the hair
Okay.
color. That's
Okay,
what I want
like
to
I
know.
told you before, 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks is a good
Good,
average time to doing a hair color. But I do have people that like to do a deposit every 2 or 3
3
weeks.
weeks. Okay.
But you have to be careful. You have to choose the right color and put it on just the root
Okay.
And then I'll just comb it out and rinse it out right away. That's it. So that's why it can be the same color if you kind of,
Take
I
it.
don't like that gray looking, Just like what he have on his hair, he have 100% gray.
Okay.
So 1/8 of an inch growing out, you can already see. And sometimes you go, oh, why my root is growing out so fast? But sometimes that's the way it is. You cannot put it on too much. But if you do, then you have to be very careful. You don't want to overdo the end of your hair. You're gonna dry this out. I do that sometimes. I color my hair. Sometimes it takes me 4 weeks. Sometimes if I have place to go, event to do, then after I have my hair color 2 weeks, I still root touch up a little bit, just the root, just on the root. So that's why I can have a fresh hair. So that's where I can, go. But most of the time, I won't comb out and go through my end again. I don't want to processing my end again. Because if I do that, then my hair's going to dry out a lot.
Okay, and which one is the better durable color, like without the ammonia or with the ammonia? Like some of them with the ammonia free.
Ammonia free. It's not going to hold your color good.
Good. No.
Just one in 4 or 5 days.
Okay, later on we're going to go into, right now we are at
Hair color.
permanent basic
Basic color.
deposit hair color.
Okay.
But later on we're going to go into temporary hair color.
Colors. Okay.
Okay, so you will find out that a little bit more, and then we will go into high lip hair
Okay.
color. Because deposit hair color is different than high lips
Lip
hair
hair
color. Like before, she's asking about 40 volume.
40 volume.
Right. What is your question before?
That was my question. When do you use the higher volume?
Okay, when do you use higher volume peroxide? When you want to high lips the color. Okay, if I have like a level, if I have a level 3, you can't imagine what a level 3 look like. Okay, it's more into a medium dark brown. Excuse me. Okay, so I want to light it up a little bit. 20 volume will give me just kind of, it turn the color. It's give me some red color because of my dark hair. But then if I want to go into a higher, like a maybe light brown, then I use either 30 volume or 40 volume to kind of activate. So that's why it can be lighter. The hair will be lighter. Most of the time, we can only using hair color, lighten it up. We call it color lift. We can only use when people have the level 5, 6, 7. Actually, 7 is the best because they have kind of light brown. You can go lighter into a blonde, dark blonde, light blonde. But then when you have like dark brown or black hair, you have to pre-light. What's pre-light mean?
Bleach. First you cut out for the color.
Pre-light is mean bleach. Bleach is mean you put what peroxide?
More.
Why you use bleach with 40 volume peroxide?
10.
Lemon, something like cut out for the color, 0 color.
Okay, 20 volume for deposit, 30 volume,
For
30 volume, 40 volume is for what? Color lift.
lift.
Color lift. It's not bleach. You cannot use bleach with 40 volume. You might, your head is out here, it's not in here, then you can use 30 volume. If you are professional, you know what you're doing, I know exactly what I'm doing, then I'm using 30 volume on bleach. But bleach, you cannot use 30 volume or 40 volume. You're gonna fry that hair before it even get to the color that you want. Because if the lifetime of that hair, remember watching the clock? Okay, the lifetime of the hair, if it's like last 30 days, then you're putting 20 volume to bleach that hair, it will last 25 days. But if you put 40 volume on, it lasts how long? 1 week. You want that? No. So you have to know what volume peroxide that you use. But color lip is different. Bleach is something very strong. Color is not that strong. So when you put 40 volume into color to lifting the hair, it's not going to dry out the hair. But bleach is no.
No.
So when we use pre-light, it means anybody have dark hair, want it highlight, want it color, then you have to pre-light first, and then later on. Okay, if you want to get like my hair, I have a level 3, and I want to get into level what? 5,
Five.
6. Then what I'm having right now, it's okay. But if I want it like a light blonde, a medium blonde, then what do I have to do? Pre-light, not high dip. You have to pre-light. You have to pre-light. Okay. Pre-light is you using what? Bleach with peroxide. 20 volume peroxide. Okay, that's good.
Can I ask one more question? Let's say they have a lot of gray, like they have 2 inches of gray, and then they want to pre-lift. You don't put any on the gray, right? Just on the.
Okay, that is that is more complicated. Okay, that's more complicated. If you can do 2 processes together, this is just too much for you to learn right now. That's more into
Because I
advanced.
read the book, that's why I
Yes,
have these
uh-huh.
advanced questions.
So, okay, you can do 2 ways. One way is, what do? You go in, you weave in to doing their highlight the way that they want it to. Also, same time you put deposit on. Or you can do the highlight, the whole head, put highlight on, and then right after you put highlight on, it needs some time to process. So you put your deposit on the root right away. It means while you have the highlight on the hair, you can put the deposit on just like what we just have on him right now. Just like we just have on him right now. Okay, on his hair, he already have very good color on the end of his hair already. And so when we're going to blending it out, we just kind of comb through, blend it out. And after maybe 5 minutes, then we're gonna what?
Wash.
We're gonna rinse it out. We will have to rinse color out first. You rinse it really good until when? Until you don't see the color of your water is kind of dark.
Dark.
Then that's when you put shampoo on and shampoo it out. Anybody know that there is one hair color out there doesn't shampoo out? You rinse it out, but you doesn't shampoo out.
Black?
Which one?
Company?
What company?
Oh, a company?
They have Matrix. They have
use क्या भी color
they have
Red
Color
skin.
Eco, they
Red.
have Regan.
कलर यूज करो तेरा कौन सा
Okay,
शैम्पू यूज नहीं कर सकते
the color that you rinse out and you style, you don't shampoo it out.
you don't shampoo
Temporary.
temporary
No.
Color, I didn't say color.
shampoo
I didn't, okay.
Clear.
What is the name for temporary hair color?
Clear.
Rinse.
rinse
Rinse. Yes. Color rinse, yes. Okay.
29, 30 minutes already.
what shampoo color
Okay, Joico. 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 The company name Joico. Hair color. Okay. Their color. Color remove color. It means you have any stain color on here, you can get that color, put it on and rub it.
And it will
And then you
gone.
rinse out, it go away.
that's it
And they still hold the color just like every other color.
Oh, really?
No, it's the hair color, but you rinse it out real good. You rinse it real good, condition, and then you're ready to style. You don't shampoo it out.
Shampoo नहीं लगा.
So everything else you have to shampoo it out.
Friday she was reading here. She put the logo in the cover.
क्या नाम है?
Joyco.
Joy color या
Joyco. JOY. वैसे भी तुम डालोगे ना इंटरनेट से तो आ जाएगा.
Okay, now we're gonna comb it out. We just from the bottom. Okay, from the bottom. Each section you go down and then go to the next section, down, blend it in. All you need to do is blend it in. You don't have to really, pressing or anything. Long hair, you do the same process.
Just comb it out and you don't need to put color in.
You have, remember, customer have long hair. If you want to blending it in, you still have to have more color and put it on. We might want to go through that later.
Later.
When we have a model that have long hair, we can do that. You can still apply on the, you don't put it on and you go like that. So when you shampoo it out and you see the hair that's spot is darker than the other spot, because you put it, you slap it on and you kind of mix it up like that. You have to, layer by layer, you bring it down. Section by section, you still have to bring it down. And bring all the way out, almost to the end, but not all the way. You still leave. Remember, in our book, it says you leave about this much
Half an inch.
from the end.
And
And then after you apply all of it on the hair shaft, and then you put out, and that's when you blend it in with the end and then rinse. Do it fast as you can. And remember, when you comb, do not use the comb tip to press it on the customer's scalp, okay? Yes. Okay, now we leave, I would think that I leave his hair on for about 5 to 10 minutes.
it's 32 minutes already. 32
Okay.
minutes
So
already.
right now, it takes what, 2 minutes to walk from here to the shampoo bowl? Okay, when you put it on 5 minutes and you leave him there for another 30 minutes, you say it's gonna stop processing? No. Mm-mm. You're gonna what? Dry that hair out. That's what you do. Okay? So, yes, So, you need to, remember how long it's gonna take for you to take your customer, your client to the shampoo bowl and get ready for the shampoo and everything. Okay, all right, thank you, sir. Now, you can take care of it. Okay, rinse real good and then you